in selection can do the things that I'm doing. So I am thankful to be the guy that he chose, that he definitely believed in me, to one, just stick to the things that he carries out. That's the most important thing. Just don't deviate from his plan. He trusts me that much as far as the Lord to do exactly what he wants to be done.
Speaking of his plan, when we talked this week, you said, keeping it simple. You don't change what Nick Saban is doing. You don't change what Coach Prime is doing. In fact, you said, what would Prime do? Was there a moment today in a situation where you said, now, what would Prime do before you made the decision, or just kind of natural flowing?
Just a couple of things. The game day's the game day. For me as a head coach, previous, I always get to the game, let the coaches coach, and let the players be the players. And when you watch Coach Prime, he's the same. You stay out of the way, you don't get involved. When he needs to get involved, his voice is going to resonate. He's going to get your blood going. He's going to set his bullet jump, get it fixed, and then he gets going. So I always think about a situation, prior to the first time, on the first series, the first drive was like a 4th and 2, pretty much not in that field goal range. I kind of thought about what would he do. He's aggressive. He believes in the TC Taylor, and I decided to go for it. Came up short, but he's a guy that with faith and believe in the staff, and I try to do the things that he does as far as having belief in the staff and know that there'll be another opportunity to get those things done. But he's very, very animated because we work on those things so much as far as situations, 3rd and short, 4th and 2. So he wants success. And when we don't have the success, we got as a staff, it kind of get us going. So when that next time come around, you want to make sure you don't disappoint him. And probably when Shedeur in the end zone dance, I probably thought, what was Prime doing? He probably would let it play out and get a warning, but don't do it again. Good job, just don't do it again. So it's just certain things like that throughout the game. I thought about him, towards the end when the team was flat. Well, the first half was flat, we came out with some energy. He's a high energy guy. So I just try to think of some of the things that he go through in his mind, how he just walked the sideline. The biggest thing, he just stays out of the way. He believes in us, and that's what I was trying to do, just hands off and let the guys coach. Just be the biggest cheerleader.